Hi everyone, welcome back to today's video. I'm so happy and so thankful that you guys are back. And if you guys are enjoying these videos, please let me know by liking and subscribing and comment below and sharing. And I'm reading another story from out of this book, so if you like these stories, keep watching. This one is called The Wendigo. A wealthy man wanted to go hunting in a part of northern Canada where few people had a few haunted. He traveled to a trading post and tried to find the guide that take him, but no one would do it. It was so dangerous, they said. They finally found an Indian guy who needed money badly and agreed to take him. The Indian's name was Fago. They camped in a snow near a large frozen lake. For 3 days they hunted, but they had nothing to show for it. The third night a wind storm came up. They laid in front of the tent, sitting to the wind howling and the trees whipping back and forth. To see the storm better, the hunter opened the tent flap. What he saw startled him. There wasn't a breath of air stirring, and trees were standing perfectly still. Yet he could hear the wind howling, and the more he listened, the more sounding it was calling his name, DeFargo's name. DeFago, it called. DeFago. I must be losing my mind, the hunter thought. But DeFago had gotten out of his sleeping bag. He was huddled in a corner of the tent he headed to bury in his arms. What this is all about? Asked the hunter. It's nothing, he said. But the wind continued to call his name, and the Fago became more intense and restless. The Fago, it called. The Fago. Suddenly, he jumped to his feet and began to run from his tent. But the hunter grabbed him, wrestled into the ground. You can't leave me out here, the hunter shouted. Then the wind called again, and the Fago broke loose and ran into the darkness. The hunter couldn't hear him screaming and went. Again and again he cried, "Oh, my feet, fairy feet, my burning feet of fire." Then his voice faded away into the wind, died down. At daybreak, the hunter followed DeFao's tracks in the snow. They went through the woods down towards the lake, then out and onto the ice. But as soon as they noticed something strange, the steps DeFao had taken longer and longer. They were so long no human being could have had taken them. It was as if somebody had helped him to hurry away. The hunter followed the tracks out of the middle of the lake, but they were disappeared. At first he thought that DeFeo had fallen through the ice, but there wasn't any hole. Then he thought there was something. He pulled him off the ice, into the sky. but that had made no sense. As he stood wondering what had happened, the wind picked up again. As soon it was howling as it had the night before. Then he heard DeFeo's voice coming above him again, and hearing DeFeo's screaming, "My fairy feet is burning, my fairy feet, my feet is burning." But there was nothing to be seen. Now the hunter wanted to leave the place as fast as he could. He went back to the camp and packed. Then he left some food for DeFeo and started out. Weeks later, he has reached civilization. The following year, he went back to hunt the area again. He went to the same trading post to look for a guide. The people could not explain what had happened to DeFeo that night, but no one seen him since then. Maybe it was a Wendigo, one of them said and laughed. It's supposed to come with the wind. It drags you along along at a great speed until your feet is burned away, and more of you than that. It carries you into the sky and it drops you in just crazy stories, but that's what the Indians say. A few days later, the hunter was at the trading post again. The Indian came in and sat by a fire. He had a blanket wrapped around him and wore a hat so you couldn't see his face. The hunter thought there was something recognizable about him. He walked over and said, "Are you DeFeo?" The Indian didn't answer. "Do you know anything about him?" "No answer." He began to wonder if there was something wrong, and the man needed help, but he couldn't see his face. "Are you all right?" No answer. To get a good look, he lifted the Indian's hat. Then he screamed. There was nothing under the hat but a pile of ashes. Whew, that was pretty scary. That will be it for this video. I'm just going to be reading one story for you guys. And I hope you guys like this video. And if you did like this video, please please subscribe. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So I hope you guys would help me by sharing some of these videos and to your friends or family or whomever who would enjoy these 31 videos or any of my videos I've made. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and if you do, please subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.